The first stop on our journey is the Haunted Graveyard at Lake Compounce Amusement Park, located in Bristol, Connecticut. The graveyard has been with Lake Compounce for over 19 years, produced by Graveyard Productions and owned by ERNIE ROMEGIALLI.
It started my yard when my daughter Johanna was 6 years old. She was diagnosed with diabetes, type 1 diabetes. We decided, she was diagnosed in August, and we decided to decorate the yard for October. 3 years later, we had over 6,000 people in the yard. My wife told me to get it out of the yard, and so we moved, and first year we lost a ton of money. The second year I said to myself, I got to get it together. I'm too old to get a second job. And second year we started turning profits, and we are the largest one in New England as of now.
Yep, you heard that correctly. New England's largest haunted attraction. It will take you about 45 minutes to walk through, and it will take you through various scenes such as the cathedral, catacombs, graveyard, cornfield, forest, bat cave, and more.
You know, Ernie has come a long way with the haunted graveyard from what it was 20-something years. He's been in the business 25, almost 30 years, I believe. So he's come a long way to where he is now, and he's done a great job really putting everything together. It's longer because it's about a 40-minute walkthrough, 45-minute walkthrough. So again, it's you're really restricted by the number of people that you can put through. Now, opening weekend, we'll do some decent numbers. That makes it worth being open, but people have to get into the Halloween spirit, so we try to do different events to get people here early and start talking about it.
January and then in March we attend some trade shows, and then by the time we attend the trade shows, we have an idea of what we'd like to do for next year. That's when it starts. Each haunt is different, you know, and I don't think there's only one way to scare people. You know, we use classic horror. That's what I like. You know, you don't have to do a lot of gore to scare people. Right. I think gore is very simple. You know, well, I think a lot of theme parks are owned, haunts and theme parks are owned by the theme park. And we're not. We're two separate companies. All I concentrate on is Halloween, and Compounce does a lot of the administrative work, like, you know, parking, food, and that kind of thing. So I can concentrate just on Halloween. Compared to other haunts, I think we spend a lot of time on detail. A lot of time on detail.
So the graveyard's a perfect time to add a new element, and it also exposes the park to a different crowd than our normal summer crowd, and then it allows us to really focus on our walkthrough and then dressing up the park throughout the park. It's kind of a refresher when you go to a different season. It's like, hey, this is kind of neat because it's not the same day in and day out that the summer may bring.
After you survive the graveyard, you can enjoy 18 of Lake Compounce's other rides and attractions, such as Phobia Fear Coaster, the award-winning Boulder Dash, Thunder and Lightning, and more. The next stop on our journey is the Trail of Terror, located in Wallingford, Connecticut. This hour-long adventure through the woods of Wallingford, Connecticut will take you through a countless amount of incredibly detailed scenes with top-notch effects and over 200 actors.
Well, the Trail of Terror started, I think it was 1995, and prior to that I was in my house. We had 3 years in my house, and we had a couple of friends just say, let's do this for, everybody came through the house and they said, you know, you guys should do this, you're better than some of the haunts out there. So we decided to do a haunted house. And my friend had a house on Route 5 on the main road here in town, and we thought we were gonna do a haunted house in there. And the fire marshal said no way, it was too, it was damaged big time. So they said no. And he said, well, you can do whatever you want outside. So we've been outside ever since. Over this.
I thought it was a joke. I thought Annie was joking. But it wasn't a joke. They're dead. They're all dead. It really was the boogeyman. It really was real. I thought it was a prank. Please! Get on our ship! No, please, they're trying to save us! They're gonna get out of here!
Well, we start when the snow melts, and we're here from maybe April till we open, and even after we open. I build, I do makeup, I act, and everything in between. Well, I know we're all volunteer here. Everybody volunteers their time. Everybody who's here wants to be here. No one's here to get a paycheck, and we all love it. We love being here.
It's so cool. The themes are incredible, and the set work is amazing. It's definitely scary. It's my first time doing it. I'm gonna come back next year.
The grassy wall.
Yeah.
That was really cool. They did it really well.
The dolls were cool too.
Yeah, the dolls were really cool. They're really well made.
I love it when they think they're fake and then they're real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like, you know, it's not like an actual chainsaw.
What?
I got the dollhouse. Yeah.
What the hell? That's what I'm talking about.
When we started way back, we tried to be different. We wanted to be unique, and we wanted to do something that nobody ever did before. So we took it. You know, I've been going to seminars for years, and everybody says you got to keep a theme and all that kind of stuff. But we like to be as random as possible. And we want people to come around the corner and not know what to expect, and full of surprises. And we let our actors do their thing.
Over its years of operation, the Trail of Terror has donated more than $1 million to different charities and organizations, all geared towards good causes. The Trail of Terror has consistently been ranked among the top haunted attractions in New England. And starting next haunt season, don't forget to head over to the Armory of Darkness, the Trail of Terror's second location, opening in Meriden, Connecticut.
Well, the Armory of Darkness will be hopefully as unique as here. That's gonna be more of a themed event, and the setting alone. We have a great setting here at the trail, but the setting at the Armory is just so creepy. Being inside, you know, an old brick building, an old brick armory with a basement, a long shooting range. You go underground and you do all kinds of things like that. So it's gonna be amazing. Just to be there now, it's amazing without any characters. It's really cool to be in there.
Right.
But with characters and with scenes and with lighting, it's just gonna be. I think it's gonna be really unique and really different.
Our next haunted happening is the Dark Manor Haunted House, located in Versailles, Connecticut. Your adventure at the Manor will take you through 3 different very haunted areas, such as the Manor, the Graveyard, and the Catacombs.
We always used to go to these different haunted houses and different trails and things, and we got together one day and said we should open our own up, you know. So we looked for a location, and we ended up finding this place, and we've been here 13 years now. So it's a work in progress, always, you know.
That was so scary.
Yeah, when they jump out of the bed.
Oh, the strobe lights, that got me.
Yeah, strobe lights are scary.
I it felt like the walls were closing in on you and the strobe lights. That was weird.
Yeah.
Because I kept like walking into the walls.
There's a guy behind me. I looked back and it's like, just like holding something. It was
Everybody has their own style and their own way of thinking about it, you know, what they want to do. It also it depends also on the production of your event as well. Some haunts get more into the acting and things like that, where we are more of like a startle school.
She's gonna kill me! She's coming back! Please help me! I don't want to be here anymore! Please! She's gonna kill me! Please help me! Look what she did to me!
inside and an outside haunted house, all right? About 50-50. You know, you start out upstairs here, we call it the Manor, which is more like the living quarters of, you know, of the ghosts that used to be here, you know, or the ghosts that are here now, and how they used to live here. Like, you know, we have the study, we have the living room, we have the kitchen, we have the library, you know, so it was their living quarters, you know. And then we bring them outside. They experience the village and the graveyard outside, you know, and the chainsaw, and all the good stuff that's outside, you know. Then we bring them down into the basement of the manor, where we call the catacombs, and that's where all the freaky creatures are, down in the basement, and everybody loves the basement. And 5, 6, maybe paranormal teams come here, and they swear that this place has ghosts here.
So, if you're looking for a haunt with some great scares and maybe even 1 or 2 real ghost encounters, Dark Manor Haunted House in Versailles, Connecticut is the place for you. Our next stop offers a little bit of a mixture of thrills and chills, and that is at Six Flags New England's Fright Fest. When you step into the park, you can experience over 20 different Halloween-themed attractions, topped off with over 200 actors. Still want to ride those coasters? Six Flags New England has you covered with all of their coasters such as Goliath, the Joker, and, of course, Superman the Ride. Be sure to never let your guard down, because while in the park you will encounter multiple scare zones, such as the Demon District, the Carnival, Undead Alley, the Tombstone Territory, and the Main Street Graveyard. Let's not forget that all 200 of the highly trained actors at Fright Fest want to give you nothing short of a very memorable skit.
Gimme! God damn it.
My killing mask. I wear it. You know, you're out all night killing. Forget to bring your mask. Your mom's like, calls, oh, dinner's ready, come downstairs. Blood all over your face, people start asking questions. Why is blood on your face? Where were you all night? Wear a mask. No issue. No problem, no mask.
Where are you going? There's still plenty more to see here.
Yes, there is still plenty more to see here, such as the 5 haunted mazes and trails that Fright Fest has to offer. They are the Midnight Mansion, the Forgotten Laboratory, the Slasher Circus 3D, the Wicked Woods, and the Aftermath Zombies Revenge. So whether you're looking for the thrills, the chills, or maybe even kills, Six Flags New England's Fright Fest has you covered. As they say, Six Flags always goes big, and Fright Fest at Six Flags Great Adventure is no exception. At Six Flags Great Adventure's Fright Fest, you can also enjoy thrills by day, such as Batman the Ride, King Dakota, El Toro, Nitro, and more, and then Fright by Night. To add to the many scare zones and shows spread throughout the park, Six Flags Great Adventures Fright Fest also offers a number of different haunted houses and trails, such as Cell Block 6, The Bloodshed, The Forgotten Carnival, and new for 2017, The Wicked Woods. Whether it's being chased down by chainsaw-wielding freaks or being flipped head over heels on the Joker in the moonlight, Six Flags Great Adventures Fright Fest is yet another Halloween event to die for. It's back from the dead. It's better than ever. It's 3 haunts under one roof. It's located in Stratford, Connecticut. It is Fright Haven. In previous years, Fright Haven has operated out of New Haven, Connecticut, but has recently relocated to a bigger and better 20,000 square foot location in Stratford, Connecticut.
These people took too long. So you can just pretend you didn't see that. And then let's play my real game. Take 2.
Along your journey, this entirely indoor haunted attraction will take you through 3 different, highly detailed and bone-chilling themed areas, such as the Dead End Manor, Frightmare Fear Institute, and the Carnival of Evil in 3D. Our last stop is in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and it is Haunt at Dorney Park. As the park is well known for its collection of rides and roller coasters, the park does see quite a bit of change during Halloween season.
Maybe your kids can look where she's going.
Dorney Park's Haunt event features over 14 different Halloween-themed shows, scare zones, haunted mazes, trails, and more.
Actually, we started a Halloween event back in 1998. It was called Halloween Weekend at that time. It's by no means where it is today. It's grew exponentially since then. In 2008, we changed brands to the Halloween Haunt. And at that point, it became generally a PG-13 event during the evening. And during the daytime, we have Great Pumpkin Fest, which is more for families and small children. So we've been doing a pretty severe haunt since 2008. Yeah. One, they can look at everything we've done, plus it distracts their mind, and then the actors get
hit them with the scare.
Yeah, so I tell them to look around on purpose. There's some things that we add, like, this tells a story. We even have the ad for the hotel in here, going to go missing, so it's little cues that we place at certain places.
Fix me! Get my heart! Fix him! You put me back
We actually start planning now. We'll start loose conversations and we'll start implementing things prior to next year. We won't even start putting walls up. If the case warrants that we're going to redo a maze or build a new one, we won't start putting walls up until probably in April of the following year for that season, maybe even later. There's a lot of planning that goes into building the maze, everything from developing the ideas to storylines to doing floor plan, prop acquisition. There's just so much ahead of time that has to get done that it just takes a long time. that we can orchestrate your movements throughout the entire attraction. And that's something that we haven't really done a whole lot of up until now. It's pretty effective because we can kind of not only orchestrate those scares, but we can also monitor the safety aspects of our attraction as well.